What is going on, guys? Ghost here. Welcome back to another Brawl Stars video. We are finally doing it. We're ranking all of the epic skins now. I had to make a little bit of the changes to this tier list. Now, I found this tier list online. It was not fully completed, so I had to add a couple. So I might be missing a couple. So if I missed any that you know, put them in the comments, please. And then I will give you a ranking of where it's going to go. I believe most of them are here. I don't know if I'm missing any. I really hope not. But I had to add in all the new ones because this one was updated all the way up until September of 2023. So I had to add in after that, which I managed to get majority. Hopefully I didn't miss any. If I did, please let me know again, and I will give you a tier of where they would go. But how I'm going to be ranking them, I'm not going to be putting it in any particular order. I'm just giving it S through F based on the value and comparing it to other skins of that same brawler, and if it's really worth the epic rarity, or if it should be higher if it's S tier, or if it should be lowered because it's F tier. Basically, that's how I'm scaling it. Like, this is like most of these are actually pretty good skins. I'm just comparing it to other skins. Should it be higher? Should it be lower? Etc. etc. So without further ado, let's get into it. And also, really quick, I will try to get the super rare and the rare ones out back to back after this video. Can't guarantee it. Sorry I didn't upload yesterday. Was busy, but it's coming out today. So, we've got a video. Here we go. So, starting off with Haunted House 8-Bit. Now, 8-Bit has a lot of skins. Well, not really, but most of them are pretty higher priced. Obviously, you have Virus and Antivirus 8-Bit. The only cheap 8-Bit skin is the classic 8-Bit skin, and then the V8-Bit skin, which is okay. I think the skin's cool. I think B tier is where I'm going to put it. Like, it's kind of awkward looking on 8-Bit. You like it or you don't like it. I like it. It's really cool. But I just don't think the value is crazy. Like, I think it's perfect. And then we have Saloon 8-Bit. Now, Saloon 8-Bit is an A tier, in my opinion. It has custom voice lines, which is already a benefit, in my opinion. And I definitely think it's better than Haunted House 8-Bit. It's one of 8-Bit's best skins. Next up is Amber de la Vega, and this skin, when it first came out, didn't have any custom projectile or super. They changed that. I still feel like the skin is lackluster, so I'm gonna give it D tier. It might be a little harsh. I think it should be a 79 gem skin. I think 149 is a little much. Like, I don't think the skin value is that crazy. And when you compare it to Amber's other skin, Frost Queen Amber, which is S tier undeniably, like, this skin is a top 5 skin in the game, arguably. This skin for 149 gems is a steal. Like, this should be a mythic, even legendary. Like, this is probably the best epic skin on the tier list. Next is Pizza Oven Ash, and this skin's actually, I think, is worth it. I think it's pretty good skin. People think it's better than Pinata Ash. I disagree. I think Pinata Ash is the superior Ash skin. But it's a cool skin, so I'll give it A tier. Ninja Ash is a Brawl Pass skin that I don't think will be returning, and it'll be reskinned, which I'm very curious to see how that looks like, because I think this is a C tier value skin. I don't like this skin very much at all. I put it in as one of the lower skins. But, however, Pinata Ash, I think, is absolutely worth the 149 gems. I'm giving it A tier with Pizza Oven. Next is Bake Sale Barley, and this one is kind of fallen down. Like, you have Maple Barley, you have Golden Barley, which I kind of disrespect. I don't think the value is just there as it used to be. I'll give it C tier. And then Swaymaster Barley has some of the coolest effects in the game. It's not a superior Barley skin. It is Barley's best skin, but it's not like crazy value. But it is an A tier in my opinion. Next is Gold Neko B, and I just don't see the value with this one. You have Neko B, which is 79 gems. It's the same effects. You have Mega Beetle B, which is way better. And then you have Archvillain B, which is also way better. I'm giving this one D tier. It's kind of harsh, but it's not a bad skin. It's just not worth it. In my opinion, it's just not worth 149 gems. Next is Mega Beetle B, and this one is absolutely worth your gems. It has custom voice lines, an insane looking projectile. I'm giving it S tier. I think it's 100% worth your 149 gems. It could even be mythic. Next is Belle Goldhand, and this is a very good Brawl Pass skin. I put it in the A tier, the top of the A tier, I believe. I think it might be towards the bottom. I don't remember. I don't watch my own videos, even though I just did this video a couple days ago where I ranked all the Brawl Pass skins. But this is a good one, and I think it's 100% worth the value, so I'll give it B tier. Next is Coral Bell, which is a little bit better than Bell Goldhand. Effects are really good. It's definitely worth 149 gems. You also have Ivy Bell, which is a 79 gem skin, but it's also very good, so B tier as well. Next is BBRJ, and this one has some cool effects. You can't buy these skins with bling. You can't buy the, I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure it's only gems. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure these skins, like the Ronin Ruffs one, or not the Ronin Ruffs, Rough Chimmy, Cookie Jackie, all those, I can't think of the name of the group, but you can't buy those with bling. They're only for gems. This one's okay. I'll give it B tier. And we have Cursed Pirate BB, which is, in my opinion, her best skin now. I think this skin is just perfect for BB. Now, it might be a little weird and ugly with the blue, but I don't really mind that. I think this one's also a B. Actually, I'm going to put it in the A tier. And then Heroine BB, I like the skin, but the hair, it kind of kills it for me. And this skin is getting older and older, and I feel like it's getting more outdated. You have Zombie BB, which is just as good in my opinion, so I'm going to give this one C tier. Next is Empress Bonnie. And I'm going to be honest, I love Bonnie as a brawler, but this skin is kind of pricey for 149. Like, the projectile isn't that different. Like, she looks really cool, do not get me wrong, but there's just not enough effect for me. So I'm going to give it C tier, maybe could even be D tier. Next is Horus Bow, and I don't think we need to talk about this one. It's completely S tier. Like, if it had custom mines, it would, like Brother Bow's does, which in my opinion, Brother Bow is like very close, and Brother Bow's a mythic skin, but this skin is just insane. And we have Underworld Bow, which isn't as good as Horus Bow, but it's still A tier. It's another Supercell make skin, two really good skins. Wasp Bow is kind of eh. It's okay. Bow has better skins though. This one's B tier though. It's cool. Next is, okay, so Brock skins are gonna be, I'm gonna be a little harsh on Brock because Zeus Brock is just your go-to Brock skin. Like, that skin washes every other Brock skin. But Hot Rod Brock, it's old, it's dated, the mustache sucks, D tier. Lion Dance Brock is, I think it's worth it, but it's just, you don't get a very different projectile, C tier. And then Poster Brock, a lot of you guys don't like this skin. I don't know why I love this skin, but it's B tier. I can't put it any higher than B tier. Like, the value isn't that crazy. You could also argue C tier. Next, we have Alley Cat Bull, and this one is it's okay. Like, people think it's the Bull's best skin, but I think Space Ox. Actually, when I did if you guys haven't noticed, I've been doing a poll for I'm doing every Brawl Stars brawler, the best skin. Bull, Space Ox won, or it's winning. It might change. I don't know. It has like 1,200 votes right now, something like that. Alley Cat, though, I think is worth the value. Bullmang, I actually think both of them are worth it. And then I think Space Ox, even though I don't think you can get this skin anymore, I think it's A tier. It's definitely worth your 149 gems. Chainsaw Buster, I think this skin just is not good. Like, I honestly, I put it in the B tier. It should probably be C tier. This Brawl Pass skin is not that amazing. It's kind of lackluster. It's going D tier. And then Crocbuster, it's okay. C tier. I'm not a fan of this one either. I'm not a fan of any of the Buster skins. Next is Buzz's skins, and to be honest, all three of them are mid. Like, you guys know I'm a Buzzette hater, so I'm just going to hate on that skin, but I've never been a fan of Born Bad Buzz, so I'll put it in C tier. Buzzette, I'm just going to put it in C tier as well. I'm not even going to talk. And Director Buzz, I don't really like either. I don't like any of them. C tier for all of them. Next is Byron skins, and Byron has two really good skins. Overlord Byron and Wizard Byron, which I think are both A tier. Like, they're both worth your 149 gems. You also have Ringmaster Byron, which is 199, and that's a pretty good one as well. I think Byron skins are definitely worth it because they have insane customization with them. Next is Biker Carl, and I think this one is overrated. I've never been a fan of this skin. I think it's D tier. I think this should be 79 gems. Captain Carl is a pretty decent one. I'll give this one B tier. Sultan Carl is definitely worth your gems. I'm going to give this one S tier. I think this is 100% 149 gem skin. The effects are superior. And then Surfer Carl, a very underrated one in my opinion. I'll give this one A tier. I'll give it B tier. Next is Rosie Charlie, and Charlie's a newer brawler, so it's kind of hard to rank. This skin, it's pretty cool. I prefer her 29 gem skin, but this one's a really good one. So, nope, not A tier. B tier. Colette. Gladiator Colette. Man, oh man, oh man. This skin is, I put it as the worst Supercell make skin, and it really is. Like, It shouldn't have won. Like, this skin, it's okay, C tier. Inspector Colette is a definitely worth 149 gem skin. That's A tier. Trixie Colette, that's A tier. And then the poet skins. They're all pretty good. I like all three of them. Now they're controversial for some people, but I think they're all going to be in the A tier as well with Trixie Colette. Like, I put them second best and then the third best in the Brawl Pass skins. So I think it's definitely worth 149 gems. Dark Angel Colt, everybody got it for free, but it's 149 gems. It's a S tier. Bananas Colt. I kind of forgot about this skin. This skin is pretty decent. The Colt has so many skins that it's hard to rank them, but I think this is a B tier. It's alright. Challenger Colt, I think I went to A tier. Corsair is B tier, and then I'll put Royal Agent in B tier as well. I think Challenger Colt is a better value than these three, but they're all 149 gem worthy, that's for sure. Next up is Spore Mine Cordelius, and the effects are pretty good on it, so I think it's definitely B tier. And then we also have Raider Cordelius, which I think the effects are a little bit better, but not like crazy. Like, I love the skin because I play Marauders, and the skin just supports it. I think it's B tier as well, though. Could even be A tier. Next is Crowbone, and Crowbone is, if Phoenix Crow didn't exist, or the mecha skins, I think this would be an S tier. But I actually think it still could be S tier. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to give it to him. S tier. I think this skin for 149 gems is insane value. Like, the effects are insane. That way you don't have to spend $2.99 on Phoenix Crow, which is overrated by some people. Some people say it's the best skin in the game. It's not. It's not the best skin in the game. It's not the best legendary skin either. Relax. It's top. It could be top 3. I put it, I think, 5th. I don't remember where I put it, but I didn't rank it very high. I know that. Next up is Crash Test Daryl, and this was a Power League skin that is okay. I'm not a huge fan. I don't think it's 149 gem worthy most of the time. C tier. Next is Cupcake Daryl, which has got some unique features, so I'll give this one B tier. And then, alright, let's be real. The Mega Box and Omega Box Daryl, everybody got these for free at one point. They're F tier. They don't have anything special to them, in my opinion. Next is the classic Dynamite. Now, you can never get this skin again, I don't think, because it was a exclusive skin for 2022, I believe. Yeah, and then, alright, look, it's epic. Like, nobody cares. Like, D tier. Next is Coach Mike, and we're do PSG Mike, because they're both, like, the same skin. They're both D tier, okay? They're not worth 149 gems. Dynamite has way better skins than these two. And unfortunately, Coach Mike, it was a good skin at the start, but there's just too many Sports Dynamites. And I think Spicy Mike is also D tier. I don't think this skin is worth the 149 gems. I think these should all be 79 gem skins. But Tengu Mike is A tier. That one is a 149 gem skin right there. That's Dynamite's best skin. It could even be S tier. Next up, we have Edgar. And Edgar has Dr. Edgar, which is, I think, is an underrated one. I think the effects are definitely make it a 149 gem skin. I'll put it B tier, though. I don't even remember what this one's called, but the ugly one, C tier. And then Orochi Edgar is another good one. I think I'll put that one in B tier as well. El Primo has 5 149 gem skins. They're all pretty good. El Brown, I think, is 100% worth it. A tier. The El Dragon skins, they're really cool too. I'll put them both in the A tier as well. El Rey Primo, I feel like, is getting outdated. I'll put it in the B tier. And then El Tigro is El Primo's best skin. I'll put that one in A tier as well. Arguably S tier. Next is DJ-Ems, or DJ3MZ, whatever you call it. I like this one a lot. A tier. And then Superfan, it's not better than DJ3MZ, so I'll give that one B tier. It's still a pretty good skin, though. Baiku Eve is, I think, a 149 gem worthy, but it's B tier. And then Spiky Eve is kind of C tier. I'm trying to kind of rush through it because there's so many, and I don't want to make like a 30-minute long video. I know that some people don't mind longer videos. I just don't want you guys getting bored of me halfway through the video. Kabocha Fang, an insane skin, like the superior Fang skin. And I'm going to give this one, I have to give it S tier. I think it's just, the value's too good. And then Furious Fang, which is a pretty good Brawl Pass skin. I'll give it B tier. Next is Holiday Party Frank, and this skin I feel like is a bit outdated. It's aging by the day. It's still a good skin though, but I'm gonna give it C tier. It might be a little harsh on it, but then there's Spirit Knight Frank, which is S tier all the way. Like, this thing deserves to be 149 gems. Like, it's 100% worth it. Problem solved. Moving on to Gale. Gale has 3. Merchant Gale, which I think I'm a little too harsh on. People like the skin. I don't. C tier. Nutcracker Gale, I think is B tier. It's a Supercell make. And then Squeak Buster is also, I think, B tier. Gale skins are pretty good. Evil Gene, it has to be a S tier. Like, this skin has everything you need for it to be a 149 gem skin. This should be like a 299. Like everything about it, custom sound effects, custom voice lines, custom everything on this skin. It's S tier. Next is Slayer Griff, and man, I've never been a fan of this skin. The skin just weirds me out. Like, you have High Score Griff, which is just a 79 gem skin, which is better. So C tier, and then Treasure Sunken Chest Griff. That's a 149 gem worthy skin. That's an A tier. Franken Grom is a very underrated skin. I think this is one of, it could be Grom's best skin, but you also have Dassey's Grom, which is also a really good skin. That's a mythic skin though. But I think this one's A tier. I think the 149 gem is 149 gems for the skin. I think it's worthy. Next is World Champion Gus. I love this skin. I think it's a 149 gem skin worthy. I think it's A tier. Cookie Jackie, or Jackie Cookie, sorry. It's the other way around. Jackie's got good skins. I think this one is B tier, and then the other 2 Jackie skins are A tier. Like, the effects on Ultra Driller Jackie aren't amazing, but it has custom voice lines, and then Jet Ski Jackie has just some of the best effects in the game. So they could even both be S tier. Next is Dark Fairy Janet. You guys know I'm a Janet simp, but this Janet skin, I love this skin. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, Popstar Janet's just a 79 gen skin, and that's arguably a better skin. I feel like this one gets dragged down because of it, but I'm gonna put it in the B tier. And same with Valkyrie Janet. They're both really good skins. Cat Burglar Jessie. Oh yeah, this one's for sure a 149 gem skin. I'll give it A tier. And then Dragon Knight and Shadow Knight, they're duplicates. They drag each other down. I'll give them both C tier. I feel like they're kind of dated. And then Tanuki Jessie's a pretty good one. I'll give it B tier. Next is the Kitboxer skins, and a lot of people don't seem to like these skins. I don't know why. I love this. Like, this one in the middle here is my least favorite. The color scheme don't work. But the other 2, in my opinion, are very cool. I like them a lot. But they're all, like, identical. And a lot of people don't seem to appreciate them, so I'll put them in the B tier. All 3 of them. Next up is Werewolf Leon, and this skin will never be able to get again, because White Wolf Leon is its replacement, but this is a 149 gem skin. White Wolf's a 199 gem skin, which I think is a bit pricey for White Wolf Leon, considering it's basically the same skin, but I'll give it A tier. Next is Lola skins, starting off with Kitsune Lola, which I think is just not a good skin. I don't know if people like this skin. I hope not. I don't like it at all. I think it's just, it's okay. B tier. Lawless Lola is, you know what, no, I can't do it. C tier. I put Lawless in B tier. Cobra Lola, let's talk about Cobra Lola, okay? So I put this one as one of the worst Power League skins. Actually, I think the effects are actually very cool on this skin. I didn't realize that shot those effects. They're very cool and very well made. I think I was a little too harsh on the skin. It's B tier. And then the final 2, F. Both of them. They're terrible. These are not good skins. They are not worth 149 gems. They're terrible. Literally buy Galaxy Storm Lola. That skin is a 79 gem skin, and it's 20 times better than those 2 trash cans. Moving on to Lou, we have King Lou and Stone Troll Lou, which King Lou, never really been a fan of. It's okay. I'll give it B tier, and then I'll give Stone Troll A. They're both, I mean, I'm not a fan of really any of the Lou skins. Next is Jungle Queen Maisie, and this is a good Brawl Pass skin. I'll give it B tier. Actually, yeah, I'll give it B tier. And then Marauder Maisie, I'll also give B tier. The effects are kind of similar, but I like Marauder Maisie. But I can't be biased here. Next is Hambach Mandy, and Mandy has 2 very good skins. Like, this one, I've never been really a fan of. Like, it's okay. Like, I think it's worth 149 gems, but at the same time, it could be like a 79 gem skin. I'll give it B tier. And then Magma, I want to give this one S tier so badly, because I put it as the absolute best Brawl Pass skin, which I really think it is. I don't know if somebody said this skin was ugly. How? This is like the perfect fit. Like, this skin fits Mandy so goddamn perfectly. I don't understand how you can call this skin ugly. It has like the coolest super in the game. I cannot give it S tier though, because it just, I can't do it. I can't give it S tier. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't do it. I'm gonna get beef. Next up are Max's skins, starting off with Coney Max, which I don't ever... Oh, wait, Max only has this skin. Wow, this is... Max is only 149 gem skin? That's crazy. I have to give it C tier because all the other Max skins have 79 gem skins, and they have just as good value. Next up is a skin I never see used, and that's Jaguar Spirit Meg. Never been a fan of it. I'll give it C tier. Monster Truck Meg is okay, B tier. Next is Grouch Miko, and I think this skin is a steal for 149 gem skins. Like, Miko looks way different, and it just fits him. I think it's A tier. Next up is F tier. We don't need to talk about Night Witch Mortis. It's just a terrible skin. Same with Rockability, but I'll give that one D tier. Next is Hockey Mortis, and I think this is a very underrated Mortis skin. I think it could be 79 gem skins too, but I'll give it the B tier. And then Rogue Mortis, I think is a steal for 149 gem skins, so I'm giving that one S tier. Moving on to my favorite brawler, Sally Nani, and obviously Sally Nani, it's okay. I'll give it B tier. Like, it's not an amazing 149 gem skin, because you have Ares Nani, which is arguably the best mythic skin. You have Bella Nani, which is a very good 79 gem skin. I think this one's a bit pricier for 149 gems, and I'm a Nani man, and I can't be biased here. This one's a little pricey. Next is Nita, and Nita has 3 skins, starting off with Neon Nita. I put it as the worst Power League skin, but I think it's worth the 149. So B tier. Red Nose Nita is not worth jack anything. This skin sucks. F. I'm sorry. And then Chiba Nita is also B tier in my opinion. Moving on to Otis. Otis has some pretty good skins. I don't know what in the heck this pop-up is, but it's annoying me. There we go. Starting off with Oni Otis, this is such a good skin. It's 100% worth it. A tier. And then W Otis, it's I, B tier. And then Pharaoh Otis is just, I don't like this one. C tier. Next is Periscope Pearl, and this is, I actually really like this skin. I think the bubbling effect is awesome, underrated. I'll give it A tier. I like this one. This is a very good one. And we have Penny, Smuggler Penny, I think. Ever since the remodel has just, it's definitely a 149 gem skin for sure. It's definitely epic rating. It's A tier. And look at that. I've taken up the whole screen because there's so many. And I still got a couple rows left. So, and then Trash Panda Penny, it's a B tier. It's okay. Next is Piper's skins, and Piper has 4 of them. Cupid Piper, I feel like, is getting dated because Piper keeps getting new skins and they're all really good. I'll give this one C tier. I think that's a bit harsh, but I don't care. Lunar Piper, it's A or S for me. The effects are so good, though. But I'm going to give it A tier, because you also have Mariposa, which is arguably as good. And then the new Flag Bearer Piper, which I think is okay. Now, I have yet to really like the skin yet, but I'll give it A tier to start, even though it's not out. Poco skins, Desperado Poco. This skin it's pretty cool. I'll give it B tier. Serenade Poto's F tier. That skin should be 79. I think Trash Poco's effects are underrated as heck. Now I'm gonna give it 8. I'm actually gonna give Desperado A tier because this is the better Poco skin. It has some cool effects, but Trash Poco's effects are too good. And then CCTV Poco, which is not out yet, so it's gonna be tough to rank. I'll give this one A tier as well. Might be a little biased, but I have no clue. Crimson RT, oh, that's A tier. Like, that's worth it. That's a 149 gem skin, worth it for sure. Guard Rico, I have to give it A tier at a minimum. Nah, I have to give it S tier, and here's why. Rico, the skin has custom voice lines. It might not look the prettiest, but it has some unique effects to it that I have to give it the S tier vibes. No, I can't do it. I can't do it because I can't do it. I can't because Loaded Rico is just as good. Popcorn Rico is okay, and then you have the new skin on Rico, which is just insane value. This could even be S tier. I'm gonna put it in the A tier, but this could even be S tier. I can't do Guard Rico in the S tier. I can't. Rosa has 4 149 gem skins. They're all equally as good as each other. She also has Brawloween Rosa, which is 79. I'll give them all B tier. Like, they're all good skins. Like, Rosa does not have a bad skin. Next up, we have Ronin Ruffs, and I gave this one, I was harsh on this skin, but I just feel like the skin is lackluster, so I'll give it C tier. And the Ruffs Chimmy's okay, B tier. Next up, we have Caesar Sam, a very underrated Brawl Pass skin. I don't think it's insane value, but it's a good skin, so I'll give it B tier. And then Yeti Sam is also B tier in my opinion. I don't think they're both A tier, but they're both good. Lantern Sandy, S tier. And then also Sandy Koya. The super effects carry those two skins. Like, those are the best Sandy skins. And Sandy already has insane super with those effects. Like, they're S tier. We have Witch Shelly, which is gonna be A tier. I don't think it's S tier, but it's definitely a good skin. Dark Lord Spike, that's S tier. That's definitely a worth of 149. It could even be a mythic skin. It could drop to 8. I don't know. I can't do it because Toon Spike is the 299 gem skin. That's a worthy 299 gem skin. Robo Spike, man, is this really a 149 gem skin? You have Logmas Spike and then Pyro Spike, which are just way better. D tier. Oh man, that should be 79. Lunar Sprout. Lunar Sprout is a good Sprout skin. I think it's a decent skin. I'll give it B tier. Nerd Squeak. Squeak's only 149 gem skin. I think the effects though make it a 149 gem skin. So I'll give it the B tier. Headless Rider Stew and then Santa Stew, the new Stew skin. I have to give them both S tier. Like, they have some of the best effects in the whole game. Kraken Surge, man, I want to give this one S tier so badly. I'm doing it. S tier. I think the effects are worth it. Mecha Paladin Surge, I'll give it A tier. I think the effects give it the vibes. Misfortune Terra, it's a good one. A tier. I'll give Rage Quit is also a pretty good one. A tier. I think that's Rage Quit. I hope that's Rage Quit Terra. And then Tempest Terra is also... Is this Rage? Yeah, this has to be Rage Quit. I don't know why it's so close up. And then Tick Shooky being the last one. I feel like Street Ninja Terra was also a 149 gem skin, though. No, it was a 79. I'll give Tick Shooky B tier. It's okay. But yeah, that's going to be the whole list. Unfortunately, I do have to show it in 2 parts. So here's the S and the A tier. Actually, see if I can fit the B tier too. Okay, so here's S through B. S through B tier. And then B through F. But yeah, I'm sorry it took me that long to get this video. I know it was been requested for a lot. Comment below if you want me to see super rares and even rare skins. I'll probably do both anyways, even if you don't comment them. But they're going to take a long time, just like this video. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.